Hello everyone, it's time to take 5. So this is a preparation video, so I'm going to have to tune back in tomorrow to do the second half because we need to marinate the beef. So this is beef tikka kebabs that we're doing. Now I'm doing this a slightly bit different ingredient wise, not much actually to be quite honest with you, but it says 800 grams of lean beef medallion steaks with visible fat removed. So I've been to Morrison's. I'm not a chef, so I haven't got a clue what I'm looking for, to be quite honest with you, but when I looked at all the steaks, they're all quite fatty, and I thought, why am I bothering getting steaks when I could just actually get the diced steak? So I picked up some lean diced casserole steak. So these, as you can see, these have been reduced, so £3.60. That's a bargain. So this is 500 grams. It says 800, but I think 800 would be way too much. So there's loads in here. So I thought it's already cut up for me, so it's more convenient. So what we've got to do to make the marinade sauce is we've got to mix some fat-free Greek yogurt, 300 grams. So I got this Morrison's. Now you've got to be very careful with fat-free Greek yogurt, because even though some of them say that they're fat-free, they're sinned. Just check the Slimming World app. I know that these Morrison's the best one of fat-free authentic Greek yogurt. That's free. And I don't know whether I'm pronouncing this right. Fage, F-A-G-E, 0%, that is also free on the plan. So you need 300 grams of that, and you need one red onion. In this whole recipe you're using 4 large red onions, but for this marinade sauce it is just 1 onion that you need. You need some mild curry powder, or if you wanted to make them more spicy, I suppose hot curry powder, whatever takes your fancy, but you need curry powder, and we're going to be using 2 tablespoons of that. And then just some salt and pepper to season. So I haven't used this. Oh, take your thump. I haven't used this for quite a long time. It's one of those things that when you say, oh, I want a food processor, and you persuade your husband that you're going to use it all the time, it's been up in my loft or in the corner of my cupboard for like the past 2 years, so I've rarely used it. I used it more when I did a lot of like soups, but now I've got a soup maker, I don't really need it. I just used it more for the blending. So I don't even know if this is going to work how I want it to work, but we'll soon find out. So we've got to put in as onions, so this is obviously going to be a bit noisy. Right, so that's my onion chopped up, but yeah, I'm liking this. So I'm just going to take the lid off just to add this Greek yogurt, and when I've looked at this recipe, to me it seemed a bit fiddly and faffy, but the more I read it, it's not really. Right, and we want 2 tablespoons of this. my lid back on. Make sure it's clicked in place. Let's put that on. It's looking good. I'm just going to give that a stir. Oh, that smells nice, does that? I suppose maybe you might not want to have like tikka. You might want to do it in like a barbecue seasoning or something like that. Or you might not want to do beef, you can do chicken. I'm just following it by the recipe. Right, so we're all blended. Turn that off with the plug. So there's quite a lot of mixture there, to be quite honest with you. I might tell you what, if I take that middle out, is it going to fall through? I think it is. There's quite a lot of mixture there. There's more than what I thought, because I was going to put it in a dish. I might have to put it in 2 dishes. I'll come back to you in a minute. Right, so I'm putting mine in an oven dish because I've just got literally like 1 layer of beef there, of chopped beef. So I'm just going to add my salt and pepper. Be generous with it. And then I'm going to add this mixture. Quite thick. There you go, you see, if I took that blade out, it would have been alright. So if you're still with me at this stage, can you do me a favour? And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And can you please subscribe to my channel? Even if you don't watch all of my content, you know, all of my videos. It'd just be nice to know that there's people out there that have like seen me advertising my videos, and I would really like, I've got 18 subscribers at the minute. It might not sound a lot to you, but I have only just started doing this, so I would really love to get 20 by, so today is Wednesday, by Sunday. So this video will be going up Thursday night. You might see it maybe Friday morning, but that following Sunday, by then I would love to have 20 subscribers, or even 30, if you can spread the love and the word. So make sure all your beef is covered. There's quite a lot of mixture here, and I would probably say you could get away, if you were using 500 grams of diced beef like I just have, I think you'd easily get away with 200 grams of Greek yogurt instead of the 300 grams that I've used. So there we go. This is what it looks like. I'm going to cover this now with cling film and stick it in the fridge overnight. It does say at least 2 hours, longer if you can. So I'm going to stick mine into the fridge and see what it's like tomorrow. Bye for now. So at the moment, with these beef skewers, I'm going to serve some spice and ties chips and wedges. So I've got my potato parboiling there, and so that's been parboiling now for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to drain them off and put them on my tray and pop them in the oven. These skewers you do under the grill. I'm very fortunate to have an oven that does fan and grill at the same time. So I've got that preheating at the moment at 200 degrees. Let's have a look, see what it says in the... It doesn't actually say in the book to do it at a particular heat anyway. So I think 200 degrees will be fine. I tend to cook everything on 200 degrees, to be honest with you. So on my skewers, we have got the beef that has been marinating overnight in the fridge with the sauce that you've just previously seen me make. I am putting on peppers. So I've got some red, green and yellow peppers there. There's 4 peppers. It's not in the recipe, but I'm going to put some mushrooms on just to use them up. Another speed food. And we have 3 red onions. The 4th one was used for the marinade sauce. So there's quite a lot of onion there, but we'll see how we get on. So we had a bit of a panic yesterday because Morrison's didn't have any skewers for me to do these kebabs with. So I quickly popped onto Amazon. I have Amazon Prime and I managed to find some that I could get delivered today. So these are actually barbecue skewers and they came in this massive big box. My neighbour took it. Really embarrassing. I said it's only skewers, but it came in a massive box. So there's the skewers, so they're nice long, so I'm going to get plenty on there. So I will just do one now whilst I'm filming. And so let's start with, which one shall we go for? Let's start with some onion. Do it over where? Couple of onions on there, and then we'll have a chunk of beef. These are really good skewers, are these. And then I think we'll have a mushroom, followed by, let's go for red and green, a couple of peppers, followed by some more onion. So this recipe, because obviously as you can see it's all speed food, and your protein is beef, that was made with fat-free Greek style yogurt, wasn't it? So it's a very, very healthy meal. I better put some beef back on, ain't I? Otherwise we're going to have a skewer just full of veg. It's quite a big piece, I'm going to cut that in half. In fact, let's take some of that off. It's because I'm too busy talking to you, isn't it? So, I'll put another piece of that on. And then we'll go back to I don't really want to put too much beef on one, so I want to get as much speed food as I can. let's have a yellow. We haven't got a yellow one on here. So, I think that's going to be fine. So that's quite solid. So there we go. So we've got 3 pieces of beef on there, peppers, mushrooms and onion. So I'm going to do the rest. I've got 10 skewers altogether. They were, I think it was £7.99. I could be wrong, but I'll put the link down below for you if you fancy getting them. They came really quick. They came the next day. Potatoes, wedges are ready now. So what you do is you just drain them off, let them cool for a little bit before you then put your season. So I've sprayed my tray with Fry Light. And then we're going to just spray it again. This is the olive oil one because I've run out. Well, I'm saying I've run out. It actually went walkabouts. Did my sunflower one and I prefer that one. So spray, and then with your mixture, for those, I'll show you in a minute. So we're just going to pour this over the wedges. I think I'm going to get another serving out of that, which is really, really good. So we'll just rub that in. So these are going to go in my oven at just the same time as the skewers are going to be under the grill, which will be all nice and preheated now.
We have to talk appropriations.
So as you can see, I've actually, where are we? I've actually still got quite a bit there, so I might be able to get away with just another like a small portion of chips there. So this is my second lot that I've done. So I've rubbed them in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly give another spray and pop these in the oven. There you go. So they were the Spice and Ties chips and wedges. I'll put the link for you down below for their website. So basically your spice comes in a little bag like this, and then you, like just how I've done, you just sprinkle it over, and I've got another small portion there, so that'll be like three portions in one serving, in one sachet. So that is really good value for money, is that? So I'll put them back away. Now look at these bad boys. So these are my skewers, and I have actually still got some mixture left over. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet with it. I'm probably make some other skewers or something and put them back under whilst we have these. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generous sized skewers there. I mean, they just look, you know, just, it's hard to explain. I don't know what the word is to explain that. Just lush. Right, so these are going to go under the grill 8 to 10 minutes. Then we're going to turn them over, put them back under for another 10 minutes, or until the juice it and beginning to brown. That's what it says. So I will put these in, and then I will come back to you once they're done. Of 2 skewers out there with what were left of the the veg and the beef. So like I said at the beginning of the tutorial, there's quite a lot of sauce left there. So I think rather than 300 grams of fat-free natural Greek yogurt, you could easily get away with 200 grams. Because obviously that's now going to go to waste unless you've got any ideas of what you can do with that leftover. Comment below and let me know. Oh, look how good they look. So the only thing I'd say is they're half smoke. So I don't know what that is. That's maybe smoking, maybe my onions. But everything looks delish. So I'm going to plate this up now with my chips and wedges. So get them out as well. So there's my spice and tice wedges. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to pop these back in the oven now actually. They're going to go in for 20 minutes. They were just my leftover ones. And then Luke can take them for his pack up tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't done already, subscribe to my channel. Until next time.